from the darker things. This series that dives into the chilling depths of history's most disturbed events and personalities. Today, we take a deep dive into the life of Reverend Jim Jones, the enigmatic leader of the People's Temple. Join me as we journey into the life of Jim Jones, his childhood, a man whose manipulative and charismatic tactics laid ruin on hundreds.
Jonestown, the People's Temple compound. It was here in Guyana on November 18th, 1978 that over 900 people lost their lives in what many believe to be a murder-suicide. But how did we get here? What turns a poor preacher, a champion of equality, into a rock star preacher with a deadly agenda? Today we uncover the beginning of the haunting story of Jim Jones, the mysterious leader of the People's Temple, who lived a life of contradictions. Hey, wait a minute! What's going on? What happened here?
Relax, man. Chill out. Don't lose your head.
And just who are you?
Who I am isn't important. What I'm going to do is...
And what is that?
Don't get me wrong, Doug. You're very informative, but we need a little production value.
I beg your pardon!
Pardon denied. You've been measured, tried, and found wanting.
But
I'll take it from here. Have a nice slumber.
Now where were we? Ah, yes. Production value. This music tries to, but it looks...
There. That's better. Shall we continue?
Born on May 13th, 1931 in Crete, Indiana, James Warren Jones grew up in a troubled household. Poverty was no stranger to his family. His father had trouble keeping a job due to the permanent scarring of his lungs as a result of a World War injury. While serving in World War I, breathtaking, Joan's father struggled with alcohol and tried to drown his sorrows by hitting the bottle. This left his mother Lynetta to support the family. As a result, Jim was more or less an orphan. As a young boy with very few resources and little to no money, little Jimmy Jones showed an intense interest in religion. A neighborhood lady, Miss Kennedy, a woman of the faith, took compassion on Jimmy Jones. It wouldn't take long for Jim to try and enlist the other kids in the neighborhood to attend pretend church services, sometimes even holding funeral services for the recently departed pets. But why take my word for it? Because we have as our special guests two of Jimmy Jones' childhood friends. And if that weren't awesome enough, we get to hear about Jimmy's childhood from Jones himself. Take it away, Jimmy.
There's a little town in Indiana. The moment I think of it, a great deal of pain comes. As a child, I was undoubtedly one of the poor in the community, never accepted, born as it were on the wrong side of the tracks.
I grew up with Jimmy Jones. We started first grade together. My brothers used to go to Jimmy's house and hung around his barn, which was where he played. My brothers came back with stories of him conducting funerals for small animals that had died. Jimmy's father did not work, did not have a job, and was a drunk. Jim's mother had to work in order to support the family.
From the time I was 5 years old, I thought Jimmy was a really weird kid. There was something not quite right. He was obsessed with religion, he was obsessed with death. A friend of mine told me that he saw Jimmy kill a cat with a knife. Well, having a funeral for it was a little strange. Killing the animal was very strange.
And now for something really disturbing. Let's talk about Jim's mom. I'm the man of shadows, and I always deliver. Consider this gem as quoted on Reverend JimJones.wordpress.com. From the time he's little, Jim Jones is different. He's a freaky kid. He's strange. Most of the other kids don't like him that much. This is encouraged by his mother, Lynetta Putnam Jones. She was an extremely intelligent woman, but she's stuck in a situation where you're supposed to be a meek, quiet little housewife. You bake pies, you make your own clothes, and none of that interested Lynetta. Lynetta truly believed in reincarnation. She believed she had been a great woman in a previous life. Here she is stuck in this backwater town. She claimed and told her son, her only child, from the time he's a toddler, that before she was even pregnant with him, she had a vision that she had died, and her spirit was about to cross the river, when the spirit of her deceased mother came and spoke to her and said, "You must not die. You will give birth to one of the greatest men who ever lived." Now, you have a little tiny child hearing this. Your mother is telling you your fate to be great. Your spirit is special. My friends, can you imagine that knocking around inside your noggin and head from the time you're 4, 5, or 6? No wonder Jim Jones developed a superiority complex, a self-righteousness, or a sense of better than now. Now on top of that, remember how we talked about him being alone all the time, with his mom always working, and, well, his dad drowning his sorrows in the bottle? Apparently, around the 3rd or 4th grade, when there was a talent show, Jim was very impacted. To quote, "I was ready to kill by the end of 3rd grade. I mean, I was so fucking aggressive and hostile. I was ready to kill. Nobody gave me any love, any understanding. In those days, a parent was supposed to go with a child to school functions. There was some kind of school performance, and everybody's fucking parent was there but mine. I'm standing there, alone, always alone." My friends, we have it on Jim's account of a memoir himself, where he said he was ready to kill by 3rd grade. We definitely know now how some of the roots got a hold of Jim Jones and made him into the rock star preacher with the deadly agenda. I got out. Hey, guys, rumors of my death are over-exaggerated. That Man of Shadows, guys, I'm pretty sure he's going to be making some appearances for a while, till I can figure out this algorithm that allowed him in the first place. Some pretty interesting stuff he brought to the forefront, though. Definitely worth pondering and some consideration on. And the next time we visit with one another, we're going to be looking at Jim Jones and his rise to prominence as a rock star preacher in Indianapolis, Guyana. That's going to be on the very next episode. Hey guys, if you like what you've seen today, if you want to see more, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also like and comment. We would love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. I'm your host, Doug Duncan, reminding you that once you enter the dark, you may never be the same.